All right, hello. Welcome to my office. Dana, that looks an awful lot like the backseat of your car. Yeah, it's my office. This is the only place I can actually talk and not be interrupted and have quiet on my lunch break. So, hello, live from the backseat of my car. Not live. You're not watching this live. Oh my God. So, Dana, where the hell have you been for the last month? Oh, I've been here, but I just have not had time or the mental bandwidth to cook anything or write about it for the blog. There was a lot of stuff going on. I got sick, and then once I got sick, I was straight into my parents were in town, and then I had a friend's wedding, and then I had more friends getting married. Then it was my birthday, and then it was Halloween, and then I was tired from all of that, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. But yesterday was the last of this slew of friend weddings. And so I got off my ass, I got my shit together, and I baked a batch of fucking cookies. Did I feel bad about bailing on the blog for a month? Yeah, I did. But I also am very proud of myself in that I also allowed myself to let that shit go and not run myself into the ground, staying up till like all hours of the night trying to get everything done. Good for me, Dana, right? Good for me. I'm Dana. And so, yeah, it's not a real fascinating story, and it's not a real good excuse, but I'm letting it be okay. It's not right, but it's okay, as Whitney always said. So, yeah, I'm really excited to get back into it and to move on forward through my list. It took a lot of back and forth trying to decide on my recipe for this week. But I really like what I ended up making and what I ended up settling on. And who the fuck knows what I'm going to make from the next thing? Because I had gone through all my cookbooks and picked recipes from each one. And what I'm finding more and more as I go through my cookbooks is that I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't feel like making that anymore. I want to make something else. And so I go, okay, we're still doing this cookbook. Let's pick something else from it. And you know what? I don't need to stick to the plan. It's my plan. I can change my own plan. We call that it's just a rewrite. It's just a rewrite. And just a executive decision. And so I executively decided instead of making the slightly more fiddly Fruity Pebble meringues stuffed with passion fruit curd, which, God, it really sounds very good, but I didn't have it in me to go through all of that, like the meringue and the piping and stuff like that. So I went with the Ritz cookies, and they were super delicious, and I think you'll enjoy them. But Thanksgiving weekend is upon us, and am I going to make something from one of my cookbooks for a Thanksgiving get-together? I don't know. I might. I really don't know what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving this year. That's fucking weird for me. Usually I'm like, I got a plan for Thanksgiving. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going and stuff. I don't have a fucking clue. I've got a couple options, or I might just kind of hole up in my apartment and watch movies and shit. It's going to be a game time decision, perhaps. Either that or one of my friends is going to yell at me and make me not stay in my apartment like a fucking loser and actually go somewhere. But yeah, we'll see. And if I do that, actually, I might not make something from one of the books. I might. You don't want to try. You don't want to be trying something new on Thanksgiving a lot of times. You want something that you know works, and I think that would be my my famous, in my circle famous pinoffee pie recipe, which maybe I'll put that up as like a bonus thing, because it's not from a cookbook, but it's my recipe, and it's really goddamn good. Do you want that? Is that a thing that you would want? If it's a thing that you would want, I'll do that. I would do that for you. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking in my car. Go. live your life.